This is Peter Smith. I'm the lead for emerging technologies here at the IDEO Collab. I'm on a Capgemini Government Services support contract. I'll be presenting to you on the future trends in games for education and training. Thanks for coming. And of course, the slide forward button is not working. Whoa. It's working too well. Okay, so there we go. So again, in preparation for this presentation, I started looking at some of my older presentations that I gave when I first started here at the Collab, and you know, I noticed that 5 years ago there was a lot of things going on in games that we thought were going to be important, and it was interesting to compare that to what's happening today. So the first thing was that it was really difficult to track activities in games. So people were using games for education in the military, but it was how do we give people a grade for that? How do we figure out if they're doing the right thing, if they're just beating the game, or if they're actually playing it correctly? And the IDEO Collab is working really hard on the XAPI, and of course, if you want to know more about that, you should come to the webinar next month. There was a lot of 3D was for installed desktop applications only. It was I actually had a slide that was like, this is kind of Google's interesting new steps into having 3D on the internet. And now it's like 3D is sort of pervasive. It's everywhere. It's on your mobile device. It's in your web browser. WebGL is really gaining. It's just not the case anymore that 3D is something that's relegated to just being on your computer. When we talked about web games, we were really talking about Flash. And now when we talk about web games, it could be anything. It could be Flash, HTML5, Unity, and there's actually other platforms out there that people use to get games across the web now. And then in the actual console game space, it was the big three dominated everything that was happening in games. So this is Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo. If you were making a game, you were making it for one of those companies. Now